Signs that you are receiving communication from your twin flame. Welcome back. I'm Breann, a Master Certified Ascension Coach with Twin Flames Universe. Today we're going to talk about twin flame signs. Or shall I say twin flame communication, signs that your twin is communicating with you. If you're experiencing physical separation from your twin flame and you're actively working through healing that separation to manifest your union, you're probably asking yourself, if there's no communication, physical communication, you might be questioning the things that you're experiencing, if that is indeed communication from your twin flame. And I'm just going to give you a few examples that will help you to clarify in your reality if it is that you're experiencing, communication from your beloved. I first want to start by saying that the place that you're going to experience communication with your twin flame first and 24/7 really is in your heart. There is twin flame telepathy, but your twin flame connection is always from your heart space first. And the way that you can always speak to your twin flame is by dropping down into your heart chakra, and you can feel your twin flame there because you and your twin flame are one. And you can always ask your twin flame a question. You can ask them, how are you feeling about me? How do you feel in our union? What is my next step? What is it that you're showing me right now? You can ask your twin flame all kinds of questions just by dropping into your heart. And you got to trust what you hear, trust what you feel. And if it feels like there's something that feels fearful or bad, well, then that's an opportunity to heal. And that's just something that your twin flame, they're giving you the next step. They're showing you the next piece to laying the foundation of your union. So always reference back to your heart. And you're going to find too that the additional signs that I give you, the communication signs, you're still yet, even though it's an external thing, it's going to link you back to your heart and to how you feel about those signs. One way that I really, loved communicating with my twin flame when we were experiencing physical separation was by through songs. I can't tell you how many times I would turn on the radio or I would be at work and I would just hear a song come on and I instantly knew, like there was no doubt. It's like you can hear songs all the time, but there's something that just hits your soul when a song comes on and you instantly know, like it's almost like your consciousness grabs at the words or the tune or the message of the song itself. That's how you know that is a direct communication from your twin flame to you. It instantly hits you in your intuition and you automatically know. And oftentimes, you might doubt, you might like be like, oh, okay, I'm going crazy, but no, you're not going crazy. This is where you got to learn to trust yourself and what it is that you feel and what you're experiencing because it is very true. It is very real. Twin flames transcend the physical body, and a lot of the connection is going to be felt and experienced that is not really in a tangible way. And so this is where you're really going to need to lean on your intuition and trust what it is that you're experiencing. So another fun thing that you can do is you can ask your twin flame in your heart, hey, let's communicate through music because it's a fun way to communicate. Tell them to send you a song. I used to do this. And a lot of the songs that would come up for me were like songs from the 80s, and it was just, I would go and look up the lyrics, and it was just a beautiful place to connect with my twin flame in that way. Other ways that your twin flame is communicating with you is by numbers. This is a huge one that pretty much almost every single person on a spiritual journey experiences. And 1111, 808, 101, 222, those are just to name a few, are very popular twin flame numbers. But know that too, you and your twin flame, there's an overarching, general popular numbers that people experience, but you can have very unique, specific numbers to you and your twin flame, such as maybe birth dates or, your age numbers or the amount of time in which you were born from one another. You're going to find that sometimes it's just very unique to you, but still yet you want to trust what it is that you're experiencing. Huge one for me as I was navigating my journey was that as I was healing my relationship with God and myself internally, 101 was a huge number that I started to see, and I Googled it, angel numbers, because I wasn't really sure, what I was feeling connected to the number, and it said union, and I was like, holy cow. And that was just every time I seen that, it just gave so much to me, and I just knew that my union, it was manifesting, it was indeed happening for me. Another beautiful sign and synchronicity that your twin flame is communicating with you is through nature. For instance, for me, birds has always been a huge thing for me, and pretty much all kinds of birds, but there's been specific birds that have really stood out, especially while I was healing physical separation. And even to this day, I look out the window here, because there's always birds flying around. But even in harmonious union, my twin flame and I together, we experience signs and synchronicities of, that internal communication with each other through birds. And, being here in Norway currently, they have magpies, and this was a bird that I never seen in America. I don't believe that it's in America. It might be in the northern area or northern states, but as far as I know, it's just something or a bird that's in Norway, or I believe they have them in Australia. But magpies, they're so delightful. They're very playful birds. Like, you can look anytime one comes around, and it's very playful, it's a very joyful energy. And that's the essence of my twin flame and I, is we're very lighthearted, we love to have fun, it's a playful, joyful energy. So every time I see a magpie, I automatically, that's the essence of my union, and I just really enjoy watching those birds play, because it's kind of like a mirror of what it was or what it is that I experience in my union. And a big one too, coming into or moving through separation, were cardinals. Oftentimes, well, for the longest time, I would just see a male cardinal fly to, and this was when I was still living in America at the time. There was a male cardinal that would fly. I had a bird stand with bird seeds and things like that in my backyard. And this male would very frequent visitor, would always come around. And as I continued through my healing work, and to me, that was a sign that the divine masculine was coming home. Every time I seen this, cardinal, whereas there for a while, I eventually started seeing a female. The female would come with the masculine, and I instantly knew, oh wow, that's a sign of union. Like, that's a sign of my union coming together, because now I'm seeing the pair, these two birds are physically together. And so that was really cool to witness that. And I just knew that that was communication from the divine, from my twin flame, of a sign of things to come. You also might see feathers. That's a huge one as well. You might just find that you're walking around, whether it be outside or inside your home even, and you just find a random feather, or maybe a random coin, a penny, a nickel, a quarter, or if you're in another part of the world, it uh just coins of some sorts, right? Those are also communications from your twin flame, and you're going to know what that communication is by connecting in your heart and asking yourself, okay, what is my twin flame like? What are they trying to share and express with me right now? I've even heard people say that they have certain smells. There's like, let's say if you've been in physical contact with your twin flame, and there's maybe a cologne or a perfume or just their body essence, there's some kind of smell or just something or an experience that you two had together. There can also be smells that you'll encounter that you instantly are reminded of your twin flame, and that in itself is communication as well. So that is like a synopsis of some very normal and regular signs and synchronicities that you can experience in communication with your twin flame. But most importantly, like I've said all throughout the video, check in with your heart. If you feel unclear, you can Google angel numbers. You can, you can ask other twin flamers, like, hey, what did this number mean for you? But always take what resonates and leave the rest. Always let the rest fall away. But take what resonates with you and trust that. and you can speak with your twin flame in your heart, and you can encourage that communication. You can communicate with your twin flame. Like, there's no, I feel like what's most important here is that you understand that there's no separation. Like, it's just an illusion that you're moving through, and that internal communication does manifest into external physical, talking to your twin flame as you heal that physical separation from within. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.